Hello and welcome. This is going to be a movement to help tight hamstrings release and strengthen, also help us connect to our core. If you have tried passive stretching for your hamstrings and that you still feel tight the next day and that you have to constantly stretch in order to get relief from that tension, this is something I would give a go because we are strengthening those hamstrings in a stretch position and can help you have effortlessly flexible hamstrings without all the time passive stretching. That's what we love about mobility training. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and lay on our backs. No equipment needed. I'm just using a mat for comfort. So go ahead and lay down. Beautiful. All right. So I'm just going to start with one leg at a time. And I just want you to think about finding a tuck of the pelvis. So we're starting to make that lower back nice and flat with the floor. If you were going to try to put your hands under your lower back, they wouldn't get very far. From here, we're going to start to lift the leg and send it down. So not too bad. You can also extend the other leg if that feels pretty easy. Lifting and lowering, keeping that lower back on the floor, keeping your hips and pelvis as still as you can. This one pairs really well with the other exercise that I have called a hamstring floss, where I'm going to pop up somewhere on the screen here to help further strengthen the hamstrings in this lengthened position. All right, and then you'll go ahead and do that same thing with the other leg, one leg at a time. I'm keeping my lower back down. You might start to feel your core start to engage to be able to lift the leg. If that one's feeling pretty easy and you can do somewhere between 20 to 30 reps fairly easily, you might want to try the double leg version. So I'm going to find that tuck under of the pelvis. Hands can come by my side. My lower back is as flat as you can make it to the floor, and then I'm going to lift my legs. I'm trying to keep the lower back cemented to the floor as I do these. We're also working a little bit in our hips in the flex position, and we're working our hamstrings in the stretch position. Again, I'm moving nice and slow. You'll definitely start to feel that core engage a little bit. Nice. So you're going to go ahead and find which one of those works best for you. And ideally, you'll find a movement that you can do somewhere between 10 to 20 of them, still being able to breathe, and the effort feels medium to maybe a little challenging. Once you've done that for a couple weeks, you can go ahead and try that next double leg variation. So let me know what you thought. I know this is a fairly simple movement, but it is something that can be done incorrectly, and we kind of just lose the effectiveness of what we're trying to achieve, which is lengthening the hamstrings and also kind of engaging that core a little bit. So give me a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more mobility and movement content that you can do. Happy moving.